With the U.S. presidential campaign heating up, the campaign movie is about to hit theaters. We're in downtown New York City at the Sunshine Landmark at a special advanced screening with cast, crew, and guests. Politicians love to make political promises, campaign promises. Can you make any promises about the movie?
Well, I promise if you like these two guys, this is as funny as they get.
Campaign promise for the movie is that the admission is going to be around $8.
All right, that's pretty fair.
Yeah.
Pretty fair. Pretty fair
Thank
price.
you.
Yeah.
What's the screenwriting process like with two improv comedians?
I think if I can get them halfway there, and they'll get it the rest of the way. So
so
it's
like-
very, very collaborative.
Oh, Baby gets punched in this movie.
Yeah.
Do you think babies are good at improv?
Well, babies are very good at improv. That's all they do. They don't write a lot.
I'm sure that the baby just went with it.
Yeah.
All babies know is to go with the flow.
They probably didn't even tell the baby. So
Exactly
get
right.
The right
Just
reaction.
exactly.
Yeah.
Genuine. The best performance in the movie.
So when choosing politics, why go Southern politics and not national politics?
You know, there are personal reasons, and not mine. Zach and Will both have roots in North Carolina. So
Oh, wow.
Zach's uncle ran for office for the U.S. Senate, I believe, and Will's family's from there. So it was a world they knew best.
Zach is
Born and raised
Yeah.
in North Carolina.
but I have a lot of
Your
family,
family?
from there. Yeah.
How do you think they're going to feel when they see the movie?
They're probably not going to talk to us,
No?
but that's the risk you have to take to do experimental comedy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It came from
You
love,
have to be
right?
willing to alienate your family.
Yeah.
My parents don't. My family doesn't know about it. They won't know about the movie.
We really weren't sure politics would be the setting for it. We just thought, what's the best way for these two guys to go at each other in a funny way? And politics turns out lately to be as much like a cage fight as anything else. So it seemed like a good way to do it.
Why do you think audiences like political comedy so much?
I think it helps them process. It like brings up everything you kind of thought in the back of your mind, and then you get to see
It
it.
makes them feel smarter than they are.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because then they can pretend they know what everyone's talking about. Like, I watch Jon Stewart just to make myself feel a little smarter.
Yeah.
Because I can say, yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, and explains it too.
Yeah.
So you ever put a politician on Between Two Ferns?
Yes, I would like to have a politician on Between Two Ferns. I would really, really like that. I've tried to get them, but they're not into it.
I know a good one.
Oh, yeah?
Anthony Weiner.
Never gets old.
Or funny.
I love it.
It hasn't gotten funny.
And I think it would be better if more politicians were funny on purpose.
Yeah.
Because it is, by turns, sort of silly.
Yeah.
Even though they're dealing with obviously very serious stuff. This has very little serious in it, so I'm looking very much forward to seeing it.
Well, do you think something that's not so serious will maybe get younger voters more interested in politics?
Well, I hope so. I mean, anything that gets people involved in the process is great.
I hope not, because younger voters, most of them don't know anything, and so if they're interested in politics, they probably vote for more government, and that's a bad idea.
When you're promoting a movie like this, I'm sure you get asked a lot of time your political leanings. How do you handle that?
Well, this film is deliberately a bipartisan skewering, if you will. Will plays a Democrat, Zach plays a Republican. They both do some very extreme, idiotic, funny things. So I think it's definitely not a partisan overall, but it's a bipartisan bashing of this kind of extreme winner-take-all politics.
What we are proud of about the movie is that it's neither left nor right. It kind of just makes fun of both sides and all of it all together, and the fact that there's all this money being dumped into politics at unprecedented levels, and so it's more of an examination of that.